Hello, hello, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. If you click on that title, that's because you're interested in a Valentine special reading. This is all we are talking about today. There's no other topic but love here, right? So let's get started. Let's see what comes up for you. We're going to have one reading for singles, one reading for in a relationship. And of course, we're going to be using different decks because we don't want to mix the energies, right? So we have the Rider Waite for singles, and we have the Everyday Witch Tarot for in a relationship. I'm already connecting with your energy. So let's get started and see what comes up. Thank you so much. Don't forget, please, to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if this is something that you're interested in, and it could be because you're here. So this is the type of content that you are looking for. So let's get started. Also, if you'd like anything from me, please check the description box below. My details are there. Okay. So let's dive into singles, Five of Cups. What else for singles here? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have work in progress here for some of you. We have the Chariot. The Chariot did come sideways, so that tells me that there's a challenge here that is for you. The Sun upright, beautiful. We're going to take two more, and they are ready here. The Temperance and the Eight of Swords. We're going to have more cards afterwards, but I'm just going to get into this ones right now. Okay, so let's see. So we start straight away with this Five of Cups. So Five of Cups could be telling me that you are still lingering on something that happened in the past. We could be talking about a relationship that happened in the past, a connection that happened in the past, and it's very hard for you to let go of what happened. Now, this could be talking about a betrayal. We could be talking about someone that was completely honest with you, someone that, just ghosted you or something like that, right? Now, now I get understand why the Chariot came as a challenge here, because it's not easy to move forward, right? So I could be talking to people here, singles here, they're still working on letting go of the past, allowing the energies to just flow, so you can do the healing properly, and then you can move forward into a new relationship. So this takes time, right? The Knight of Pentacles, this is the most reliable one. However, this is the one that takes time. So I could be talking to Leos here that, and it makes a lot of sense because Leo goes very deep, and when they open their heart, they open completely. So to recover from something like that, it's very painful, right? It's very hard. However, the Sun is here, right? Your card is here, and the Sun is here, and I know that you're going to find the right people, the right connections. We are actually talking about finding the right support system here, the right group, the right supporting group as well. Okay, so we could be talking about as well you understanding that after the dark comes the light, and that we need to allow the situations to happen. So when it comes at night time, right, the moon comes up, the emotion part, the intuition, the pain, all of that comes out, right? That feminine side of us comes out, and this happens for all of us. And for example, when someone is doing some sort of healing, and there's some sort of cough or something, when it comes the nighttime, it gets tougher, right? And as you are coming up, the sun is coming up, then it feels warmer, right? It feels a little bit better. So that's the energy that I'm getting here. And it's so interesting because right together with the sun comes Temperance, and Temperance, you actually see the sun is coming up, and this is the alchemist, right? So it's about blending the energies, understanding what happened in the past and what should I connect with. So we can also be talking about learning the lessons, understand what happened in the past, and just be able to move forward and not lingering on what someone said or not said. Do remember that at a soul level, before you came into this lifetime, you made contracts with people, and when you were not understanding something, you made an agreement with this person. You're going to make me feel this and this, so that I can expand. This is all for your soul's expansion. Of course, I'm not talking if you're having a very toxic relationship, domestic violence. And I'm not talking any way, shape, or form in terms of that. Okay, you would never make a contract about that, right? We're about love and expansion, our soul's expansion, consciousness. We're not talking about physical pain or anything like that, right? We're talking about the mind here. We're literally talking about the mind. We're talking about the emotions here. The mind is just nostalging about, but this person was so good to me. Why did they do this? Why did they say that? If they knew that was gonna hurt me. There's something here about a mental prison. There is something here that some of you need to let go. Okay? Singles. The people that I'm connecting here right now, this is not the time for a relationship. Okay, this is not the time for you to meet someone out there right now, because I'm talking to people, I'm connecting with the energy of people that you are still needing to do the healing, do the work about the past. Okay, you need to work on yourself so that things can start moving forward. It is imperative, it is vital here that you connect with yourself, you tap into yourself, you understand yourself, you are kind to yourself as well, right? Let's see what else here for the singles for this Valentine's special. Yes, King of Pentacles and the Strength. So it could be having people that to avoid the emotional part. They focus on making money, on work, on your prosperity, on your abundance, and all of that. Leo, you're so strong in this reading. It's another card of you, right? The Strength card, the Leo here. So what are you not connecting with? Okay, I feel like you're not connecting with something here because you're avoiding something. There's something here that you're avoiding. And yes, I'm talking here like this King of Pentacles here is full of grapes. Grapes, it's about hard work, right? They are hard to grow. It takes a lot of work for them to grow, right? And we have a lot of that here. And you did overcome a lot of situations here, yes. But I'm connecting with people that you are avoiding some emotional part. Okay, so emotional part is being avoided. The parts of you don't want to look into. Five of Swords. Okay, the parts that you don't want to look into, and that could replicate in the past, that could replicate in the workplace, that could replicate in any other area. Okay, so this is important that you work on yourself, because the moment you do that, you start to understand how beautiful you are, a beautiful soul that you are, how good you are, and how much can you bring to the world and to, share life with another person. You don't have to suffer from what happened in the past. You just have to work on it and let it go. Open up to love. Look at that Knight of Cups. You have so much love to give, but you are focusing on the pain, on all of that. So as I said, this is not the time to focus on a new relationship. Of course, you can go on it, but you're going to attract how you're feeling right now. So you're feeling rejected. You're going to potentially attract a relationship that's going to make you feel rejected. If you are in pain, you're going to get a relationship that, it is even scientifically proved that you attract the level that you're in, right? So if you are connecting with the parts of you that come from lack, you're going to attract someone that is going to emphasize that part of you. Okay? Be patient, take time. No one is running after you, okay? You can totally do this. There's no need to stress or to speed things up. Okay? We are entering into a new phase, into the year of the horse, where things are going to start moving quite fast, right? We've been going through this shedding old skin of the year of the snake, and it's gonna get, but we have so much going on right now. In February is such a big month, right? We do have, yes, the potential for new relationships with Venus in Pisces. Yes, we also have the transition from the year of the snake to the horse. We have a new moon in Aquarius expansion, right? We also have a Mercury retrograde coming up after all of this. So there's a lot of energy going on here. So Just take the time to work on yourself for now, because the moment that you understand that, things will just start flowing so fast for you. Okay, so that's my energy for the singles. I'm going to leave it here. If you'd like to extend this in any way, shape, or form, do check the description box below. My details are there. Okay, but with that, we move to people in a relationship. Let's just clear the energy. Here we go. And we will dive into our beautiful reading for people in a relationship. Let's see what comes up for you, okay, for this Valentine's. What is the energy for people in a relationship? And please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if this content makes sense to you. Otherwise, why would you be here, right, listening to this? Let's see. We start with the moon. Beautiful. The Six of Swords. Nice. Moving forward is the only way to move forward. The Hangman. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This is very positive for people in a relationship. The Fool. Let's get one more for the first part of this reading. And the Queen of Pentacles. This is absolutely beautiful. So we start here with these first two cards, the Moon and the Six of Swords. Now, the Moon to me, you see, like, there's water here, and when this cat is looking, he's envisioning himself big, right? So there's someone here, when it comes to the relationship, they envision this as growing, right? So there's this sense of, yes, we are ready. This relationship has so much potential, and there's only one way. The only way is forward, right? It's the only way to move forward. And this is absolutely beautiful, because this is exactly what is happening here. And it's like the witch is guiding you. Come this way, okay? Stop just envisioning and take action. There's something here about you need to take action. For you to take action, you need to move. You need to leave some stuff behind, because every time you want to open up the energy for something new to come, there's something that you need to close. There's something that you need to end, right? Same story when you have a wardrobe full of clothes, you don't use it anymore. You need to let them go so that you can buy new ones, right? You need to let go. For example, when you are in school, in elementary school, you need to understand that you're evolving, right? You're not going to spend on the same job your whole life just because you know what to do. There's more to life, right? We evolve. We are here to evolve. And that's exactly what this card is telling me here. It's time to evolve, to let go. Do you see here all the leaves? This is the part of letting go, right? The trees just let the leaves go naturally, because they know new ones are going to come. New fruit is going to come, new flowers, new plants. Everything is going to renew more and more and more, right? New branches are going to come as well. So there new parts of this relationship, they're going to grow. And yes, sometimes, when you start a relationship, it feels all very, let's call it lovey-dovey in the beginning, right? You just want to spend time together and all. But once you pass that honeymoon phase, that's what some people call it, right? Honeymoon phase. Then when you start moving forward, you start to envision life together, right? You start to connect more with each other, getting to know each other. And there could be parts of each other that you may not understand 100%, but the meaning of true love is take the other one as part of you, right? So you accept and you evolve together. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that you let go of the part of, oh, but this was so good in the beginning, and you connect with each other and you move forward, right? You do move forward. Yes, I definitely see that some people might have doubts here, but these doubts are going to get clear quite fast, because I definitely feel that there could be something new coming up, right? The Ace of Pentacles. Now, Ace of Pentacles do talk about proposals, right? We could be talking about someone that has been on a long-term relationship for quite some time, and the big question is coming. The new beginning is here, right? The Fool is here. starting brand new. There's something here that is coming up. So if you have been in a healthy relationship for quite some time, you might as well prepare for the question. And it doesn't have to be a ring on your finger. This could be, let's move together. This could be, I have an opportunity to, we can have a much better life in a different place. Let's go. Because they're going, right? She's going the distance, and there's an eagle there. So you have to see things from a higher perspective, right? And this could actually be talking about building something together with the Queen of Pentacles here, the money part, right? The stability part. So it can be putting a ring on your finger, yes, but I don't feel so much about that. I feel more directly about building something together, right? Going a distance together. This really feels like going the distance together. I'm going to take more cards, but this really feels like going the distance together, the two of you, which is beautiful because you could have some people around you that make you stagnant, make you feel like, oh, I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything. We can't have our own secrets, we can't have our own thing because there's always someone checking. There's always someone looking. What am I going to do? What am I not going to do? Well, that's tiring. And that can damage a relationship. Yes, Queen of Swords. This could be a mother. This could be someone like that. This could be someone very nosy. Very, very nosy. And this person doesn't believe in love. They don't believe in love. Queen of Swords. Okay? She's very much into the mind. So everything needs to be logic. If you are a Leo, like the Leos that I know, they're very passionate. If you are around a person like this, I would try to step away or just not comment on your relationship, right? The judgments. I do feel something is going to happen here, and you are just going to be not forced but guided to move. There's something here that you need to move to be happy. You need to move because there's some people around you, they don't believe in love, they don't believe in healthy relationships, they don't believe that things can work together, things yes, the Tower. You could have people around, or they're all singles, or your circle of friends are all singles and you are the one with the healthy relationship, or you come and you come with a happy face and people are like, oh, you're happy, well, this, and they only talk about the challenges in a relationship. They don't talk about the good stuff, right? They don't talk about how nice it was to watch that movie, how nice it was to have a meal together, how good it is to wake up next to that person. They don't talk about any positives. They only talk about the things that are not working. That's so tiring. Once again, it's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be dealing with these people. There's something about the environment around that it's and the universe is inviting you, just go, because you can feel it. You know that you have to go. You have to go. Okay, so definitely I am talking to people here that their true essence, it's, remember we started with the card saying to move forward, right? To take action. And if taking action is stepping away from the toxic people around you, dysfunctional environments, all of that, if you have the opportunity with this person, by all means go. Now, don't go just because I'm telling you go. I am not telling you to go. I am telling you, if you are in a healthy relationship, as a general reading, the energy is very prone for things to work out. Now, if you want the reading completely and only with your energy, yes, do check the description box below and we'll go through that. We'll see how are the energies working out on your favor and any challenges, and all of that kind of stuff will come out for sure. But do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? But I'm going to leave you like that. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, have a beautiful Valentine's. Take care.